Hello and welcome to another tier list video here today with myself. Today we're going to be going through the 2009 specials featuring David Tennant on his last string of episodes before he departs from the show forever. Definitely forever. He doesn't come back. He never comes back. But yeah, let's just crack on with the next Doctor. It's a bit crap, innit? It's one of those episodes that universally is like, we don't watch this one, do we? This is a big skip. Now I'm autistic, so I have to watch them all when I rewatch. But I will admit, it's not a good episode in my opinion. I think the idea is good. This massive Cyberman over London sounds really cool. You look at it, not really. It's not great. I will say I did like the whole play on the next Doctor thing. I do think that is quite a cool thing, because obviously David Morrissey isn't the Doctor. I think it's David Morrissey is his name. He's not the Doctor. We know that as an audience, or I mean at the time you didn't, because you know Tennant's going. There could be some timey-wimey stuff going on, but looking back now, we know that David Morrissey isn't the Doctor. So trying to piece together, he's not the Doctor, but how can he be doing? How does he have the memories and all that sort of thing? And the stuff like the sonic screwdriver, and it's just a normal screwdriver, and he taps it and he says it makes a noise, so it's sonic. The TARDIS being some hot air balloon. He has the fob watch, which is just a normal fob watch. It's really cool. And I do like the reveal that he's Jackson Lake the whole time. I think it's Jackson Lake is his name. The whole episode of building up like, who's Jackson Lake? Let's figure out who it is. And it's actually David Morrissey, and he's not the Doctor. And he just has the memories of the Doctor because the Cybermen put it in his head or something like that. It's cool. I mean, it doesn't really... I walk away from it a bit confused. Obviously, I don't really remember. I think the fact I don't remember speaks a lot of about it. I don't know. It's not... Is it okay? Is it okay? Will I put it on at Christmas? I will, but would I put it on at Christmas if I didn't have to watch all the Christmas ones? Probably not. Yeah, there's elements I like, but it is not for me. At the end of the day, it is not for me. I'm going to put it in there, just simply because it's crap. If you like it, though, comment your rankings for these episodes in the comments below. And also let me know what you think of the next Doctor, because it is quite split. Majority of people don't like it, but I have found some defenders over the years, so who bloody knows? I'll tell you what I do know, Planet of the Dead is good. It's good because I think maybe nostalgia blinds into this one a bit more for me, because I used to watch this episode a lot when I was younger. And of course Lee Mack's in it. He plays the wonderful oh god, I'm a fake fan, aren't I? Malcolm Smith, Malcolm Tuckers was something else, I can't remember. Malcolm, he plays Malcolm, the weird scientist who's obsessed with the Doctor. He's quite funny. This was actually, I'm pretty sure this was the first episode to be shot in high definition for this era of New Who. And it does show, because when something is shot in high definition, it immediately makes the CGI look 10 times more terrible. And the CGI for this episode, the flying birds or whatever they are, looks really bad, in my opinion. I think it looks really, really bad. But the fly people, the bugs, they're quite cool. I think Michelle Ryan's character, again, forgotten, Christina. I don't know her last name, but Christina. She's really, really good. And I think the fact that, obviously, we know David Tennant leaves in 3 episodes' time after this, so obviously he's not just going to get a whole new companion. And that's the main reason why she's not the companion. But I think the actual in-law, in-universe explanation being that she is a troublemaker, right? And the Doctor also doesn't want to lose someone else again. It is cool. And it's really cool that he zaps the handcuffs open so she can escape from the police as well. It just is. It's such a fun Doctor-y thing to do, because at the end of the day, she's just a thief. Not that this is, don't thieve, guys, it's wrong. But if she'd killed loads of people, the Doctor probably let her go to prison. But I feel like he's like we find out in the next episode, he's the Time Lord Victorious. He does what he wants, and to him, thieving for reasons that are valid, I'm pretty sure in the episode it explains. To him, not a big issue. He'll let her go. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like this episode. I do. The bus, fun facts. You probably all know this, but the bus actually wasn't meant to get damaged when going through the portal, but transporting the bus to wherever they filmed in the desert, the bus actually got damaged anyway, so then they imported it into the episode that the bus was damaged, which is quite cool. I like the bit where the Doctor's trying to calm them down, and he's like, "What's everyone on for dinner?" And lamb chops. Lovely. Yeah, great. I think it's a good episode. People like to let they like to be negative about this episode, but I think it's good. I think it's good. It's not great, and it's definitely not best, and it could possibly fall into okay, but I don't think it's. I think it's good. I think it's good. I'm going to put it there. And the woman at the end saying he will knock 4 times. We finally get some hints of how the Doctor's going to die. Your song is ending. He will knock 4 times. What's going to happen? I'll become the Doctor instead. I got a sonic screwdriver. Look. I don't know how much I can speak on this. I'm in the middle of writing something involving Doctor Who. That's all I'll say. The Waters of Mars, going straight into best right now. I've mentioned on this series already Michael Corwood, who is another. I mean, he hasn't uploaded in a while, but he was another YouTuber who would rank Doctor Who, and he was a bit more on the negative side of the Russell T Davies era, whereas I'm a bit more on the positive side. And he said that Waters of Mars was crap, and I can't remember why. I did watch the video, and it's the thing, I never slate people's opinions. I always watch it. I watch his videos, and I always try and understand where he's coming from. But I think the Waters of Mars is brilliant. The horror, the hand, the horror in this episode with the cracked mouth zombies with water dripping off them, and the fact that one little droplet could turn you into that is just horrifying. It really is horrifying, and like I like the way we sort of get thrown off and then thrown back on, if you know what I mean. So there's a bit where we find out that a small droplet of water could turn you into one of these zombies. So everyone's like, well, we've all been drinking the water, so it could be in any of us. But then that raises our things of like, oh my god, any of these people could change any minute. But then it's reversed straight away to be, no, it can't be, because this is a new batch of water or something like that, and it hasn't been infected in this one, so we're all safe, we can go. And that gives us a false sense of hope that they're going to survive. And then obviously they don't. There's a horrific scene where one of the women who works on the Mars station, she transforms into one of these water zombies, and it is horrifying. It is, and she plays like a message from her kids or her husband. I can't quite remember now, but it is horrifying. And the fact that Doctor knows all this is happening, and he cannot leave because he's the Doctor. He cannot leave. Like, he wants to, but he can't, because that's who he is. He needs to stay, and he needs to try and help. It's so cool. And then the bit where he does walk off and he tells Adelaide, you will die here, and I have to leave you to die. But then he comes back and he's like, the laws of time are mine and they will obey me. And then there's like 3 knocks, isn't there? 3 knocks. And then he's like, don't make that a 4th or something like that. I can't remember what he says. There's only 3 knocks is all you're getting, something like that. So cool. And then obviously in the end, he does end up saving 3 members from the Mars colony. 2 of them wander off, and then he says to Adelaide, I've saved some little people, but no one as big as you. And she's like, oh my god, this Doctor guy, bit of a knobhead. He's calling people little people. Who counts as little people? Why am I so big? Hey, who are you to say that? And he's like, oh, I'm the Time Lord Victorious. I'm just explaining the plot at this point. But then she obviously goes into her flat and she shoots herself, which is such a dark ending for Doctor Who, but it's so good. I love it. I do love it. I think it's a good. This episode is very dark because it's just clever. Like, how does Russell come up with this? It's so clever. And obviously, Gadget, my guy, Gadget, absolute legend. Yeah, it's cool. It's a very cool episode, and I feel like it'd be wrong to put it anywhere but in best. Like, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. But yeah, Waters of Mars, I think I've pretty much covered everything I want to cover there. I mean, this is the final Tennant story that isn't his last, is it? Because bringing us on to The End of Time Part 1. I don't know where I'm going to put this one yet. I'm going to sit it in great just for now. I might end up bumping it up depending on how I think about it. Does it deserve to go in best? I don't know. The thing is, I went through a period where I disliked The End of Time. I used to love it a lot when I was younger, and then like about a year or 2 ago, I watched it again and I was like, it's a bit crap, innit? A little bit crap. I'm not a big fan. And everyone online was saying the same thing. They were like, oh, well, the episode is just sort of nothing. It's a bit naff. The Tennant regeneration is cool, but the episode's a bit naff. Well, I rewatched it not recently, and rewatched it not too recently, and it's good. It's really good. I really like it. This is one of those rare moments where I actually think part 2 is better, but I'll leave part 2 for now. We haven't discussed part 2. It won't let me move that. Okay, I'll put part 2 down there for now, but I'll move it. Yeah, The End of Time part 1. It's going in best. It is. It's really, really good. I'm a big fan of this episode. I'm trying to actually remember what happens. There's the whole Wilf and the Doctor's mother in the church talking. That's so cool. And, finding out the Master is back and he's been revived by the Governor. There is a weird scene that I don't like and my mum hates where the Master's eating the burger and he's just eating the burger, but he's eating it so like, and it's all like dripping down his face. It's all like, ugh, like all the grease and stuff is vile. It's really, really vile. But the Master actually does pose a big threat in this episode. I'm quite scared of him in this episode because he's insane. He's mental. He's crazy. But I think, obviously the Time Lords are back, which is big news because they've not been around for a long time. The whole of New Who has been building up to this. The Time Lords are back. We'll move on to part 2. I'm going to put it in GOAT as well, or best, because the Time Lords coming back is a little bit underwhelming, which people say a lot about Russell's finales, don't they? But this, I feel like it was built up to be, they're coming back, and all that sort of happens is they sort of like poke their head through the hole, and then they just get pushed back through, which is a very Russell thing to do. He does it a lot, especially nowadays in Doctor Who. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to put it in best, just simply because of the storytelling. Like, we learn so much about the Doctor and his relationship with Gallifrey, and the way the Wilfred and the Doctor moment when they're on the spaceship, and he's like, I'd be proud if you were my dad. Oh, just get you right there. Get you right bloody there in the heart, doesn't it? My heart's this side. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And Wilfred giving the Doctor the gun, and he declines it until he finds out Gallifrey's back, and then he grabs the gun again. It is weird how he falls from the sky. Like, he falls from space and just kaplunks straight into like a glass wall, a glass ceiling of like a cathedral, and he just survives somehow. I don't bloody know. But then there's the whole, like, get out of the way thing where is he going to shoot the Master? Is he going to shoot Rassilon? He shoots the machine to break the link, which is a bit of a cheat, but it's fine. He would have thought of that, wouldn't he? The link is inside the Master's head. Well, it's probably also on this computer, so let's just shoot the computer instead. The moment where he's like, I'm alive, I survived everything, because this whole thing's been building up to, like, he's going to die. I don't like how this is sort of like an episode that sort of funeralised Doctor Who. Like, it was built up as like the Doctor's dead, which I think was originally what was meant to happen, because they didn't think the show could continue without David Tennant. But then Moffat's got an even harder job now, because the Doctor's essentially just died. Like, he's essentially just died in front of us, and now we've got to get used to this whole new Doctor in this whole new era. Luckily, Moffat did it well, but it's probably because the amount of pressure he was under. Like, Jesus, bloody hell, Moffat. Yeah, I like it, and the bit where Wilfred obviously knocked 4 times, we find out it was Wilf who knocked 4 times. That was a cool reveal. Yeah, it is cool. I think the bit where the Doctor goes back to get his reward, and it is just seeing all of his companions one last time, saving them one last time. It's very good. It's very, very good. I'm a big fan. Get that in GOAT. Get it in GOAT. And then the actual regeneration itself with the Ood, and he's like, your song is ending, but the story never ends. It's so cool. It's so cool. My nose is bleeding. Bear with me. Like, it is just slowly bleeding. But I'll survive. Yeah, The End of Time Part 2. It's got to go in there. I used to really like. I went through a phase where I just disliked this episode, but I don't know why. I think when I was younger as well, I thought it was a lot longer than it was. I think that both parts together is 2.5 hours, isn't it? But I thought like each part was like 3 hours each, which obviously isn't the case. When I was younger, I think just time went slower. Time felt slower. I'm also rewatching Series 10 with my family at the minute. My parents have never seen Series 10, but it's my favourite series. So maybe I'll get my dad on one of these to rank the episodes once we're done watching them. But yeah, there you go. That's my ranking for the 2009 specials. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if you disagree with me. And let me know your rankings in the comments below. For now, I've been Sam. Thank you very, very much for watching. And I will be back with another Season 5 tier list video. Well, not another Season 5. I'll be back with another tier list video with Series 5 later this week, early next week. And if there's any big Doctor Who news, I'll be covering it right here as well. But thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed rest of your day. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.